Hi guys, this is Ronnie and welcome to another segment of Pussycat Nation. I'm the head Pussycat, as you all know, and I would like to welcome to the nation, Pussycat Nation. I know I was supposed to come back on Thursday. If you watched my last video, that's what I said. I apologize. I didn't come back Thursday. Today is Monday. I just haven't been feeling well, so I wasn't able to post. So I'm feeling a lot better and now I'm able to post. I want to share with you something that I've written, and then once I'm done with it, I'm going to touch a few of the topics that's in the piece that I've written. Okay? This is called Next Time. Okay. Sex trafficking, drug trafficking, people trafficking, carjacking. Our minds rapidly cracking. Virus is the word of the day. People still hungry, not enough money in their pay. Still many homeless with no place to stay. People still angry, not enough of us pray. Unfortunately, this is us every day. Innocents dying, the government plotting, the misguided are killing, our youths are thoughting. People smoking, people clickbaiting, not really relating. People still overdosing, brown nosing. Social media is perfect for people exposing. Well, us as people get the chance to laugh to ourselves, stop lying and stop crying, live life that was meant for enjoying. Okay, go to the next one. Animosity out in the open between black and white. Many of our caramel, pecan, beige, and high yellow brothers and sisters still thinking they white. Some of our Caucasian brothers and sisters being ridiculed because they're standing up for their brothers and sisters that's not white. Tell me, why was the 60s and 70s the last time most of us fought for what's right and got it right? We have no true role models or activists to lead this fight. Half-breeds, hair with beads, drugs that cause nosebleeds. Many of us with special needs. People not bothering to read, open cases with no leads. We need money to feed, not just ourselves, but most importantly, our seeds. Those of you who don't know what a seed is, it's our children. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Hip-hop, R&B music with no soul. Being a snitch is similar to a mole. Now tell me, how and when did talent come from dancing on the pole? Fake asses, injected lips, silicone tits, to outrageous hips. Why do we accept this shit? I don't know. Rap music used to rhyme. Cheerio, scream hello. Everybody, this is called the show. Dun 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 dun. You older pussycats, you know, you're familiar with that. The kittens, I don't think they know that one. We used to wear watches to tell time. I don't know where mine's at. Payphones was a dime. The saying in a relationship was, what's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. Now it's just mine, 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 mine. Let me sip some wine. I don't have any wine. Think how long we'll continue to be blind to what's going on outside. For now, I'll let my thoughts ride and decide if I'll be Jekyll or Hyde next time. Okay. I wrote that back in March. of this year. That was before, all the protests and all the chaos, started, in the world because of what's going on. It's all sad, but I don't know. It is. It's the life that it's the world and life that we're living right now. We live in a life. We're living in a world of uncertainty because of all that's going on, and it's going to take a while before things, get to some type of normalcy, if that's a word. So it'll take some time before things get normal. So the first thing with the sex trafficking and people trafficking, believe it or not, there's a lot of it going on here in the United States. Who knows? That could be the reason why some of the kids or teenagers or people who go missing and are never found, maybe, they've been kidnapped and sold to some foreign country to the highest bidder or something. And believe it or not, Netflix has quite a few movies dealing with sex trafficking. Everybody knows Taken with Liam Neeson. That, I liked it. They kidnapped his daughter and her friend, and unfortunately his daughter's friend passed away, but he did get his daughter. It was a good movie. This other movie called Traffic with I think Paula Patton, and On My Apps. I saw that one. It was okay. It could have been better, but it was okay. But it still, teaches you that lesson about sex trafficking. Paula Patton, she ended up being the hero in the movie. So I guess that's what made it, good. Also, it's this movie called Fury, Furie, on Netflix. It's a foreign film, and it has English subtitles, but it's really good. It's about a woman. She was turning her life around. She was and she had I think her daughter was 11, and it was in the market, and her daughter got kidnapped, and this woman was complete badass, total badass. She was fighting. She was fighting men. She was fighting this crazy woman, to get her daughter back. She used to be a prostitute back in the day, and I guess, she wanted to turn her life around, so she was living that straight path, and then, like I said, they kidnapped her daughter, and she went through hell and back in order to get her daughter, back to her, and also to, she freed a whole lot of other kids, in the movie. It was really good. It's action packed, and again, this woman was complete badass, and the movie name is Fury. And then there's another movie that had Carl Urban in. Carl Urban played Dr. McCoy in the most recent Star Trek movies. So I don't remember the name of it, but he played in the movie that was on Netflix, and it was about human trafficking, where the two friends went on vacation and somehow, they separated, which you should never separate it. You should never separate from your girl. If you're out on a trip with your girlfriends and you're in some foreign country, pussycats, please do not say, I'll meet you at the hotel, or I'll meet you at this spot. Don't separate, because first off, you're in a different country. You don't speak the language, and you never know who's watching you. So the girl, her friend ended up being abducted, and her friend ended up dying. She didn't die. Carl Urban, I don't want to give away the story, but he was there because I don't know if I think his sister, she went missing, and he wanted to go find her. So it was a good movie. I forget the title of it, but Netflix has a lot of movies dealing with human trafficking and sex trafficking, and some of them, yes, you do have to read. As you guys know, reading is fundamental, even if at first it seems boring. In the long run, reading, of course, will help you. The next thing is, yes, social media could be good and bad. Social media is good because you can talk to people from different places. You could share pictures. Say if you go on vacation, or if you're in school, or you had some type of event or something, it's easy for you to share that picture with family and friends. And sometimes if you have groups, because I know some people they have meetup groups, and they meet in different places, like yoga. Well, they don't, not now, but they did yoga. And say people that's vegan, they meet in the vegan restaurant. Or if you're into exercises or politics or networking, they would meet somewhere and get things going. So yeah, and then the bad part about social media is everybody will get to know your business. If some pussycat don't like you, whatever business you had or whatever secret you had, that pussycat is going to put it all over social media. Everything that's bad and fucked up, that pussycat is going to put it on there, because she don't like you no more, so she's going to expose you on social media. And then like some of these male pussycats putting on social media, them doing their business with the female pussycat, which in the long run, if your mama or your sister or anybody in your family sees it, it's kind of embarrassing. And then if your girlfriends or your boys or something see it, they're like, oh, you'll be the talk of the group. And it's bad for younger kids, because kittens, because it causes it leads to bullying. So social media has its ups and social media has its downs. As far as people not doing enough praying, I know that we all pray. We pray because we're in some troublesome times right now. But some pussycats out there seems to feel that just because it's not, they're not in a certain situation, or they haven't hit hard times, they feel that like, well, it's not happened to them, so why should they care? Or if somebody was once riding around in what's a good car that people like right now? A 2019, I don't know, Honda Accord, or they had a nice F-250 2019, and then suddenly, since the pandemic and the economic crisis started, they'll no longer have it, driving it, because repossession. A person could only pay, if you're 3 months behind, you still have to make that car note or that insurance note or pay that rent or what have you. And if your rent or your car note, if your rent is $1,800 and your car note is like $400, and you're 3 months behind, you're paying your current car note plus that extra, and that'll take you forever to get out. So yeah, that person who's not struggling or haven't been hit by the crisis, they may not understand or they may not relate because they feel it's not happened to them, so they don't care. Well, a lot of people probably don't care. So that's why I say not enough people pray. A lot of us don't have enough money to keep up with the bills or keep up with the rent or put food on the table and so forth. Look at the food pantries. The food pantries, right now they're overwhelmed, and they by having more families, more people, coming in for help. So and yes, the stimulus, the $1,200 that the government had put out, yes, that does help, but we all know it's not a lot because rent up here, up north, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, PA area, it's expensive. Yes, rent is expensive. As you notice, the cost of food has gotten expensive. I remember you used to be able to get a whole chicken, for $5. But now when you go to the market to buy a chicken, it's like $10. Well, you go to ShopRite, it's about $10. It's like $10 or more. So even the price of meat has gone up. Where is this? Milk, eggs has gone. The price of eggs has increased. Milk hasn't increased by much, like maybe 10 cents. But the produce has increased. The only place that I've seen really cheap strawberries was at Walmart. I saw Walmart has I think 2-3 weeks ago, Walmart has some strawberries on sale for $1.56 for that. It's not a pint, it's bigger than a pint. So they had strawberries on sale for like $1.56. So I brought 2 of them because I like to make smoothies out of them. And bananas, they have some bananas on sale. So they have I think Walmart's produce is reasonable. ShopRite's produce could be kind of pricey. So like I said, people don't have enough money to buy groceries, the essential things, and by them receiving that stimulus check, at least to put food on the table and was able to keep their person's lights on. And the people can't, well, I know a lot of people probably don't have Wi-Fi, but people rely on Wi-Fi a great deal because a lot of people don't have TV or don't watch TV, so they rely on Wi-Fi. So yeah, that's what I mean by not enough people care if the next person doesn't have anything off the next person, if the person next to them fell on hard times. Some people don't even like to discuss if they fell on hard times because, it could be a pride thing. Like, nobody wants to be talked about behind their back because, they're no longer to maintain, their way of living. So, yeah, that's a problem. Let me see. Yes, I did point out the thing about music. Because I feel a lot of the music that the kittens listen to are about the same thing over and over. Either some chick with a big ass, some chick taking somebody's man, or some chick I don't know, dancing on a pole, trying to get money, or the guy kittens who are singing or talking about how much money they got, or what they buy, how many cars they got, or whatever jewelry they have, and not realizing that a lot of the kittens is watching them. They don't have this. They want and desire this, but they don't have this. um, not everybody could become a rapper or a singer or a stripper. I can't become a stripper. I don't even have enough junk in my trunk to twerk. So I know I can't become no stripper. I'm top heavy, not back heavy. So that's something I can never do. And you know, when you look at these reality shows, especially the ones with you know, African American or Black American women or Latina American women and Afro Latinas, I don't know how they're I don't know where those shapes came from, because all you see is a lot of junk, a lot of this, a lot of hips. I was like, wow. And then for people in other countries, you know, they'll be watching, you know, these shows, the reality shows, and they'll be watching these music videos, and then they'll have to, you know, they'll have it in their head, wow, you know, these women of color, they're built that way. No, 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 no. Pussycats from other nations. No, or other countries. All minority women are not built like that. I'm not built like that. I don't have no hips. Like I said, I have no junk. I have none of that. Only thing I have is what is natural nails and my hair. When I take my hair out, I do have long hair. It's just I'm too lazy to, you know, do it myself. I mean, I braid my own hair, but as far as putting perms and stuff in there, that's a lot of work. So I just braid my hair. But yes, all of us don't look like that. All of us don't wear lace fronts. All of us don't do that. All of us don't put on lead press on nails. Some of us are actually natural. Not all of us wear makeup. Not all of us walk around with a Fendi bag or a Gucci bag or a Prada or a Spiga, or I don't know if red bottoms are still in style, but not all of us have that. I wear Nike and Adidas. That's what I wear. I sometimes Skechers. All of us don't look like the women you see on reality shows or the music videos or even on social media. We're all not video vixens. Some of us are actually regular or normal. Well, I'm not saying that they're not normal, but we're just plain Janes, meaning no filters. Like right now, I have no filters. I'm using the natural light in the room because the room gets really sunny. So yeah, yeah. And then what happened to people singing? I don't think I've heard a really good song since from a female pussycat since who? Well, it has to be somebody who came out that I liked. I think when Keisha Cole first came out, I liked her because she had that song, "Last Night I Couldn't Get an Answer. I tried to call and you something. Diddy was in it or something." I like that. Who else? I mean, oh, I like Beyonce when her. I mean, I still like Beyonce, but I think her best album was when she had the one that had "Get Me Bodied" and "Crazy in Love" and that one. I like that one. I mean, I have the music on my phone and tablet. I just can't recall the names because, you know, I be having a Ronnie moment, and when I have a Ronnie moment, you know, I just don't remember. So, yeah, and oh gosh, and then the last time a guy came out with a good song, I remember Maxwell's When the Cops Come Knocking, when he had that Sideshow Bob hairstyle. You know, when he had that eccentric look, that Sideshow Bob hairstyle. I remember that. I thought that song was hot. And when he came out with Pretty Wings and A Woman's Worth, I mean, I like music like that. Oh gosh, I can't even think of music that I like, because whenever I listen to music, I listen to music from like the early 2000s, like Brownstone, NSYNC, SWV, Belt the DeVoe, and believe it or not, I used to love Please Don't Go Girl, I will give you my whole world, and I want you, and I guess I always will. Girl, you are my best friend. That was New Kids on the Block. I like them. Like I said, when I listen to music, I listen to stuff on YouTube. If I see something new that I like, I'll listen to it. But I couldn't sit down and sing the words to you, because I don't know. Like I said, a lot of the music that's out now is a lot of booty music. I'm not really into booty music, and I'm definitely not into you know, I got your girl, you know, I got your girl, I got your guy, I got the stacks and Mile High, and you know, my gold is my teeth gleaming. I don't listen to none of that. So yeah, that's why I said music today is like Todd Smith. You guys know Todd Smith. He's Cruiser. His music was good. I think the last good thing he made was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 with Cannabis, and the rest of them. Anything he did after that, I didn't care much for. You know, who else? Oh my God. And like I said, it's so sad. I mean, I like Eminem. I love his music. Believe it or not, I do like NWA. You know, when they first came out, that was, you know, when they first came out, it was like they was making a statement. So when NWA came out with Up the Police and, you know, Cruising Down the Street and My Six, you know, when they did all of that, that was cool. And when Snoop Dogg first came out, he was cool. And when Black Eyed Peas was out, my humps, my humps, my humps, my lady humps. Look at all that. I don't know the words, but I like it. Like I said, I like music. I don't know all of it. I just know I hear it. If I hear it in the radio on the car, while I'm in the car, you know, I'll just ask my daughter, who's that, or what are you know, what is that you're listening to, or what? Yeah, I ask her that. But and then I'll go on YouTube and I'll just, you know, look for music to listen to. But nah, aside from that, no. Yes. I do like to read. I read a lot. I am gonna start a segment on here where I read books to you. I'll be the narrator and you'll be my audience listening to the books that I read. Everything that I write, you know, sometimes you might feel that it makes sense. Sometimes you may feel that it doesn't. But either way, it's fine as long as I'm sharing it, and as long as you're giving me feedback, whether it's positive or negative, I appreciate it. So I'm ready to sign off, and please, again, I only have 10 followers on Twitter. If you could follow me on Twitter, it's at Ronnie Bond 0515. You can also follow me on Instagram. It's RonnieBond0515. That's on Instagram. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Press that notification bell each time you hear me posting so that you can watch my videos. Subscribe if you like. What else? Tell your friends about me. Oh yeah, TLC, they were good. I like TLC. What about your friends? Okay. Yeah, share with your friends. I hope that you like the content that I had today. Those of you that are out protesting, stay safe. Those of our male pussycats, please, if you're out at night, be careful, stay safe. If you see trouble, please drive the other way, because you shouldn't be walking, you should be driving the other way. And until next time, I will see you on the nation. Pussycat Nation. I can't wait till I do the song, because I told you I wrote a song. I just gotta do the music part, the lyrics. So once I figure out how to edit and all that other stuff, the channel will be much fun or liver. I don't know. It might be more interesting. You might even like it just the way it is. So you guys, bye, and have fun. Well, enjoy your evening, and remember, stay safe. Bye.